Have you ever met a woman who seems to push away the very love she claims to want? She might date the good guy, the stable, reliable partner, yet find herself inexplicably drawn to chaos, to the unpredictable, the intense. It's a paradox that leaves many confused, but it points to a profound truth hidden deep within the feminine psyche. The title of this exploration says it all. She doesn't just want love. She wants to feel alive. Today, we're diving deep into this fascinating dynamic, exploring why emotional intensity and a touch of unpredictability can be more potent activators of feminine desire than the promise of mere stability. This isn't about glorifying toxic relationships or suggesting that a healthy partnership is boring. Far from it. This is about understanding a fundamental, often subconscious, drive for experiences that awaken the soul and make the heart beat faster. Let's start by dismantling a common myth that women exclusively seek safety and security in a partner. While these are undoubtedly important components of a long-term, healthy relationship, they are not the sole drivers of initial attraction or passionate desire. Think of it like this. A home needs a solid foundation, but it's the art on the walls, the music in the air, and the laughter in the rooms that make it a place you truly want to live in. Stability is the foundation, but aliveness is the lifeblood, the feminine essence. In many philosophical and psychological traditions, is often associated with flow, with the cycles of nature, with emotion, and with the creative, sometimes chaotic, force of life itself. When a woman's life becomes too predictable, too routine, a part of her spirit can begin to feel dormant. It's a slow, quiet fading of color, a muting of her inner world. She might have everything she's supposed to want: a stable job, a nice apartment, a dependable partner, yet feel a nagging emptiness, a sense that something vital is missing. This is where the bad boy or the unavailable man archetype often comes in. Not because he's inherently better, but because he represents a disruption to the mundane. His unpredictability creates a sense of tension and release. Will he call? Won't he? The emotional highs and lows, while potentially destructive in the long run, create a powerful neurochemical cocktail: the dopamine hits of anticipation, the adrenaline of uncertainty. These are powerful forces. They mimic the feeling of being intensely alive because they demand her full presence. She isn't just passively receiving affection. She's engaged in a dynamic, a game, a dance. This isn't a flaw, it's a feature of a psyche that craves expansion. The desire for aliveness is the desire to feel the full spectrum of human emotion. It's the thrill of the unknown, the spark of a new adventure, the intensity of a deep, soul-bearing conversation. A relationship that offers only placid comfort, without any element of challenge or novelty, can feel like a beautiful, gilded cage. It's safe, but it doesn't allow for flight. So, what does this mean for building a healthy, passionate relationship? It means understanding that stability and aliveness are not mutually exclusive. A truly evolved partnership knows how to blend both. The good guy who wins isn't just reliable, he's also mysterious in his own way. He has his own passions, his own world, his own depths that she can continuously explore. He provides a secure base from which they can both leap into adventure. He understands that her desire isn't a switch to be flipped with compliments and security, but a fire to be tended with presence, intrigue, and a shared passion for life. He isn't afraid of her emotional depths. He's willing to dive into them with her. He can be her rock, but also the wind in her sails. He introduces unpredictability not through mind games or inconsistency, but through spontaneity. A surprise weekend trip, a sudden decision to learn a new skill together, a willingness to have difficult, transformative conversations. These are the things that keep the spark of aliveness burning. The polarity between the masculine and feminine energies is crucial here. When one partner provides a steady, grounded presence or container, it allows the other partner's energy to flow, to be wild and expressive. A relationship thrives when there is a dynamic interplay, a dance of push and pull, of stability and chaos, of comfort and adventure. A man who is too accommodating, who molds himself entirely to her desires, can inadvertently extinguish the very polarity that fuels attraction. She doesn't want a mirror, she wants a mountain to climb, a shore to crash against. This pull towards aliveness is also a pull towards self-discovery. Intense emotional experiences, even challenging ones, force us to confront our deepest fears, our hidden strengths, our core wounds. They are catalysts for growth. A woman drawn to intensity is often on a subconscious level. A woman who is ready to evolve. She is seeking experiences that will break her open so she can become more of who she truly is. She wants to feel the edges of her own being, to test her limits, and to know, without a doubt, that she is living a life of substance and meaning. The key is to channel this powerful desire for aliveness into constructive rather than destructive paths. It is about recognizing that the thrill sought in an unstable partner can also be found in pursuing a creative passion, starting a business, traveling to unknown lands, or cultivating a deeply spiritual practice. And it's about finding a partner who isn't just a provider of comfort, but a co-adventurer in the grand exploration of life. Ultimately, the woman who wants to feel alive is not rejecting love. She is redefining it. She is rejecting the sanitized, flattened, predictable version of love. She is calling for a love that is a living, breathing entity, one that has storms and sunshine, depths and heights. A love that doesn't just make her feel safe, but makes her feel, period. It's a love that acknowledges her wildness, honors her emotional landscape, and joins her in the glorious, messy, beautiful dance of being fully, unapologetically alive. If this resonates with you, it's an invitation to look within. Where in your life have you traded aliveness for comfort? And how can you begin to invite that spark back in? Not through chaos, but through conscious, courageous living. The answer lies not in finding the perfect person, but in becoming the person who is brave enough to live a full spectrum life. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into the human soul. If these ideas sparked something in you, please like, share, and subscribe for more journeys into the heart of what makes us who we are. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious.